Greetings.
Can we go to Semi now?
God's name.
This still is...
Henry, where your back? Care, friend. What are you doing? You whistler.
Can we go to Semi?
Wasn't too hard, was it? You're looking quite spruce, in fact. I don't have to worry about you showing me up anymore.
Good to hear. Should we go?
Hold your horses for a while, Henry. I need to wash and change too.
Welcome, blacksmith. We were beginning to worry.
I bet you were. I'm bringing a wedding present.
Look who's finally here. Welcome, Radovan. And Henry.
Sir?
Well, do you have it?
Of course. Your son deserves the best. You can take it.
No, hold on to it. I'd be glad if you gave it to Older yourself.
I'd be honoured.
Has Lord von Bergov arrived yet?
Henry, that's none of your business.
It's all right, Radovan. I understand his curiosity. Lord von Bergov isn't here yet, but Chamberlain Ulrich assures me he'll arrive any moment now.
Sir, could I ask you to introduce me to Lord von Bergov?
God's nails. I'm sure his lordship will have nothing better to do than talking to my apprentice.
We'll see, Henry. Now, unfortunately, I have other things to attend to. What are those beggars still doing by the gate? I thought I made it clear I wanted them gone, didn't I?
I drove them off, but they came back. They just won't take no for an answer.
At least close the gate for now so the guests don't see them. They must be gone before Sir Otto arrives. Do you understand?
Oh dear, you seem rather worried. Would it have to do with your guest of honour?
I'm afraid of it ending up in disgrace. I wouldn't want Sir Otto to take offence and leave before he gives up.
Is there anything I can do to help?
No, Henry. It's nice of you to offer your help, but I can't ask that of you. What kind of host would that make me?
Don't worry about it, sir. Since Henry is volunteering, why not? If he proves himself, you can introduce him to Lord Van Berghoff as a reward, if that's what he wants.
I promise I won't bring shame to you.
Oh, we'll see. I've got to make some arrangements with the cook, but come and see me later. In the meantime, you can introduce yourself to the bailiff's son, Svatopluk, over there. You're the same age, so I think you'll get along just fine.
That's right, Henry. Svatja. He's fun to be around. God's nails, I bet he'll show you the prettiest girls around.
There's plenty of other entertainment, too. Bailiff Thrush is holding a dice tournament, and Captain Gnarly a dueling contest. In short, a proper wedding. Eat and drink to your...
One more thing, sir.
What else? Did I forget something?
They're, weapons.
Yes, of course. Please leave your weapons with Tuma. You surely...
All our weapons?
Well, the wedding present is an exception, of course.
Look who's
happens.
here.
Just
Welcome,
watch where you're going
Radovan.
next time.
How's it going, groom? How's your health?
What can I tell you? You know how it is.
Aye. Well, we're not getting any younger. How's it looking here so far?
I'll tell you, it's been a long time since you had a wedding like this. These sort of stuff happens all the time. This smells so good.
I'm feeling a bit peckish.
It is roasting. He still remembers when Sammy's great-grandfather was but a babe. Oh my, this smells so good. Right from Mark's kitchen, that old fart couldn't hear me if I yelled in his ear. Oh my, this smells so good. Can I get you a piece of pizza? Golden and crispy, well fed, here on the table. It will settle your stomach. crispy, well fed, here on the table. It will settle your stomach.
He's the one who starts on us all the time.
Right. Can I get you a piece of piglet? Golden and crispy, well fed, here on the table. Settle your stomach.
Moreover, his
Would you like some piglet, sir? Oh my, this smells so good.
all the way to Tahoe with a barrel to bring you up because it's so drunk.
It smells so good.
I have something all you want. Suddenly, you think all these promise me then.
Promise I'm not even look at a drink tonight. Happy now?
Stick to it, perhaps.
Shut your mouth, or I'll pack a big floppy stomach on it too.
You come anywhere near me with that stinking gob of yours, I'll poke on your feet.
Ah, bollocks, you like it.
He still remembers when Samin's great-grandfather was...
Christ! Pardon me.
At least he looks that way.
Would you like some more wine? Wait. Tell me. Haven't we met? You look familiar.
No, I didn't. Me and Mum.
Is that so? I've no, but little wonder. Lord von Berghoff receives...
But you wouldn't even let us...
I said...
Master Chamberlain.
What's it to you, Lord von Berg?
Us? He's the one who starts on us all the time. I'm only defending myself.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Oh, come now. We'll just buy. Come and see me later. Is there enough?
Hey, man, you will.
People, but when I have to come all the way to Tahoe,
Henry! Fine.
Likewise.
How can I put this?
Oh?
Look around you. This much food. You have to help me.
Like how?
How? You have to. If you see me with booze in my hands, don't let me drink it.
So I'm supposed to follow you around and...
Well,
Not a chance.
oh, come on, Henry. This is a matter of life and death.
Life and death? Of course I have nothing better to do than...
Thank you, Henry. If you see me with a drink in my hands, take it away from me.
What am I getting myself in?
He's the one who starts on us all the time.
Come on, let's get a taste of the piglet.
What's that mangy old dog doing here anyway?
I apologise.
Want
This
some?
landowner in the jungle. Insult him all you want.
As soon as the maid shows up...
What's eating him so much if he's a wet player? Even at a wedding.
I'm thirsty. I'm sorry, but you have... There's plenty of drinks.
On us all the time. I'm only defending myself.
I haven't been...
Young man.
What is it?
Our
tell you, but come closer. Young man, would you dance with my daughter? No one has asked her for a dance yet, and Dubravka is sad about it.
Why isn't anyone dancing?
She's so shy. The cheekier girls always steal all the boys.
Indeed. Well, we can't let her sit in a corner.
She'll be so happy. She's sitting there, but be gentle with her.
What could I blame her?
How are you?
I'm Dubravka.
Would you like to dance with me?
Dance? I don't know.
Don't worry about the people. Just keep looking at me, and you won't... How about I get you something to drink? For courage?
Well, that...
What do you fancy? Here you are.
Thank you. I don't drink.
Today is a special occasion.
So we should at Issy, so...
Let there be music.
And miss all this fun? Forget it.
Oh, God, this is punishment. The bottom foot was mine.
Mishka or Volta? Something's down. He's so stupid he can't even see how he's embarrassed.
Oh, that was beautiful.
You dance like a fairy, Dubravka.
Truly? No,
I find that hard.
I'm serious. You're the first. Well, I think I'll be going now.
Such an expert on female stuff. I'll bring some wine if you like.
I'm not thirsty.
Or a bite to eat. I just saw someone carrying a whole platter of roast meats.
Thanks. I'm not hungry.
So, something sweet. Anything you want.
Looked at her sideways. Calm down, Svacha. Someone will hear you, but...
Well, well. Look who's here. Good. This is Vitek.
We know each other. Henry saved my...
I heard about that. First the wolves and then...
Aye, that's my pa. And he was asking after you.
Right.
So, you caught him while he was still so... Congratulations.
Quiet, you two. Sakura. Now I don't know what he said to her. Christ. Look at her face.
Whose?
Look over there. That pretty girl.
That's our friend, Wojtek.
What's it about?
When some poor lass catches his eye, he buzzes around her like a wasp.
And makes an incredible fool of himself. Mishka. Her ma is old Samin's cook. That asshole Wojtek thinks he's going to win her over with some idiotic verse.
Actually, girls like poems. Well,
Gander, huh? Good one. Why don't...
well, I suppose...
Jesus Christ. Let's bet on who has a better chance with Mishka. Vulgar Wojtek or
I'd like to...
My money's on Henry. 10 groschen. So off you go. Dust off your hose. Tuck in your shirt.
I'll wager 10 groschen.
I'm in.
You and I will get...
Well, you get along with everybody. Well, that is... What's Wojtek even saying to her?
I was walking by a while ago, and he was... So, something sweet. Anything you want.
You'll bring me anything I ask for.
Yes.
All right. Bring me a golden goose.
Mishka, shall we have a dance?
My...
Oh, Mishka, dearest.
You give me no rest.
Really? Isn't it the other way around?
You keep me awake at night.
You poor... Try a decoction of
How I long to hold you tight.
I can hardly breathe as it is.
Greetings.
How I long to kiss your lips. And, put...
Enough. I can't listen to another word.
That makes two of us.
And you are who?
I'm Henry.
What do you want here?
To rescue a damsel?
There's no damsel here that needs rescuing.
The damsel has a voice and a name.
And may I know it? Or is that impertinent?
Mishka.
Now look here.
Anything wrong?
I spoke to her first.
Are we on the marketplace here?
You think you can amuse Mishka more? That's a joke.
You're a joke. And that's all you can do to amuse me.
If you hadn't interrupted us so rudely, I'd have recited a poem to the...
You? A poem? You mean one that rhymes? Like, darling dear, bring me a beer?
So recite one yourself if you're so clever.
Leave it off. Mishka's not interested in any poems.
Finally. Thank you.
Mishka, is it true?
Aye. And if you didn't listen only to yourself, you'd realise that.
But I thought you liked it.
Well,
I don't understand this at all, but girls like poems.
Recite to your ma, then. And get...
But...
Sorry.
Better late than never. Wojtek still hasn't figured it out.
But...
Hey, come along with me, Henry.
Fucking hell. See what you did? Mishka would be mine if... I'm sorry. Fucking hell. See what you did? Mishka would be mine if it wasn't for your meddling.
Isn't it better here?
It's a nice place. It's definitely quieter here.
I come here when I want to be alone. Or when I'm washing laundry. Enough of that. I'd rather hear about you. Like, you're not a local.
What am I doing here?
Like, here, at this wedding.
Well, you know, I shouldn't say, but...
You're as big of a fool as anyone. I told you I'm not interested in boasting. And I thought you'd got a bit of sense. Better just tell me where you're from, you buffoon.
I'm from Skalitz.
And what's this Skalitz of yours, love?
Very nice. Pa had...
Had? Well, he...
No. Skalitz was torched to the ground. We had to flee.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Wouldn't you like to dance?
Gladly.
And do you know how? Or will you stamp on my slippers?
You better believe I know how.
Well,
care to dance?
Twit. So, and 1, 2, 3, and off we go. See? You're doing pretty good.
I'm a natural.
Don't get so cocky. But you haven't stepped on my feet so far, which I can't say for many.
And if Henry doesn't fuck up completely, today will be no different. I feel a little sorry for him. I do. Can't help it. Unless you know a girl who's desperate enough to get off with him. Wojtek is not. The other day I caught him in the church staring at a statue of the Virgin Mary.
Thanks, Henry. I enjoyed the dance.
I hope he's got something up his sleeve. He can't possibly come off worse than Wojtek. Would you look at that? The return. How did it go?
Mishka's a nice girl.
I don't doubt it.
We were just talking. That's all.
Give him a break. Not every.
Either way, it looks like
That's true. That's what everybody here drinks to. Let's drink to us, fellas.
I should go and see Lord Sammy. He looked worried, and I promised I'd help him. And introduce me to Lord von Berghoff in return.
Agnes is a lovely girl. At least her pretty
We had a nice time, didn't we? I married the prettiest girl in the village after all.
You weren't too shabby back then.
I apologise. Thank you, lad. I haven't seen...
You're welcome.
My dear.
What do you want?
Well, you, of course. I want to tell you, although you probably already know.
Tell me what's on your mind.
Well, I like you so much. I said it.
I like you too.
Really? And Henry, dear.
And what do you want to show?
What do you think, you sick?
Ah,
Would you like to?
gladly.
Then follow me. Oh!
Well,
Good.
that was something.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next.
If my luck keeps up, it'll be over soon.
Did you forget to get dressed? A little early to be so drunk, isn't it?
tell you anything else?
He didn't. Only that someone needs to go as soon as possible.
Well, I'll send someone.
Has the escort for Lord von Berghoff left already?
Young Master Older said I wasn't to send anyone. Lord von Berghoff knows these parts very well. We don't have to lead him all the way here.
But old Lord Samin was looking pretty nervous.
It's not my fault that Samin's wanted.
Well...
When will the ceremony find head on?
What do you mean?
Yeah,
Old blokes get a little tipsy now and then after all. But that's that.
What are you doing here?
Painting around the bush like this.
To which bailiff give you a fair trial.
Bailiff, he doesn't upstart. He doesn't up. It smells so good.
How did you
You're sticking with a man like that. What do you mean? Old blokes get a little
Like
tipsy
the
now and then
market,
after all.
that is him.
Where them servants with the booze?
That's all right.
Dropped a stick and burst into flame.
Ah, Henry, what is it?
It's just...
Yes.
You don't sound very convincing.
Well, to tell you the truth, it wasn't that great.
Really? I see.
Are you mad? You almost hit me! Don't make me call the bailiff on you. You see? You do have good brains.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
They don't collect tithes before then.
You're right. But I promised myself I would not leave it till the last moment. You know where he's from?
How would you lose a sword, blacksmith?
I'm here to help you, sir.
I said you didn't have to.
Well, I made a promise.
That too, but I'm more worried about my wayward...
You mean Yurko and the Moravians?
Oh, what did I do to this?
Try to keep an eye on them.
You'd be pulling a thorn from my side. But don't get your hopes up.
About the beggars, sir.
Try asking Tuma, the guard on the gate. Maybe he's figured something out already.
Wouldn't it be enough to give them a bit of food and encourage them to...
You think I didn't think of that? Or that
I certainly didn't mean that.
If it was up to me, they'd all eat their fill. She cooks well, but she...
I'll talk to Tuma and we'll work something out.
Well, try to be done with it before Lord von Ber...
Of course.
Thanks, Henry.
What would you like, young man? Did the food run out? Otherwise, stay out of my...
Your Lord Semin tells me you don't want to give any...
Well, I don't.
Don't you feel sorry for them?
Don't try that on me. I can't...
Is there really nothing left?
If I too much should have just driven them away. What? Christ, pardon me. This is my kitchen. Stay out of my way, please.
You're Henry, right?
The one and only.
You came to help me with...
Lord Sameen would be glad if we got rid of them.
It doesn't take a scholar to figure out. If they get some food, they'll...
Oh, there's plenty of food here.
There's plenty of food on the tables, that's true. But that, I can't go round taking food off the table.
Then I'll do it.
Well, I suppose you could. But you'll need a pile of food. Besides, you'll spoil them with such fine fare. I reckon some kitchen scraps should do.
How about giving them a few groschen?
Christ, don't even think. If word gets out among the beggars that we're handing out coin, they'll be... Never, ever give them groschen.
So what kind of food do you think...
If it was up to me, I'd give them scraps from the kitchen. But the cook keeps saying there's no scraps. Says she uses it all. She put the scraps away in the pantry and won't let anyone in there.
Isn't there any way I could reason...
That's not going to be easy. She's got one hell of a mouth. I think he put her in charge of the feast. And now they're fighting over every single... The wedding already cost him a fortune. If he starts giving to the poor as well, there'll be...
Where's the pantry?
Right behind the kitchen. But like I said, the cook...
Have you tried...
Why would I do that?
How can you be so sure? Maybe she was with her daughter.
Try...
I'll try to sneak in.
Just make sure she doesn't catch you red-handed. Especially now, when she's so busy with the...
Did you notice if she ever leaves the kitchen?
I've seen her go and gather herbs, or put more food on the tables from time to time. But someone would have to eat it.
I'm not hungry right now.
Well, that's too...
All right. All right.
Good luck, Henry.
That's all.
I'll pay for it all, I promise. But you promise me you won't pour him another drop.
You want a punch? What are you gaping at? Kiss my ass.
Like that.
Why won't the Troskowitz bailiff give you a fair trial?
All the way from Mitchin. What else could I do? I couldn't serve the guest right.
How are you?
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Mishka, would you help me with something?
With what?
I need you to get your mother out of the kitchen.
Should I even ask why?
I need to get to the supplies in the pantry. I want to...
What? Give away what isn't yours?
But, you know, they're hungry.
I'll pretend I didn't hear you. It is kind of you, though.
Thanks, Mishka.
Have got. One day, that woman went to the desert.
I'll pay for it all, I promise. But you promise me you won't pour him another drop. And how am I supposed to do that? Are you sure?
Maybe I could...
No business here, lad. Stay out of my country. Hey, you're not supposed to be in there, lad. Hey, leave my pantry alone. What are you doing here? There's plenty of food out there.
Tipsy now and then after all.
But that man of yours, I mean, what they say about him is true.
Stop dilly-dallying, Betty. Either tell me what you know.
So, did you succeed?
I didn't.
Ah, you're an ox.
Could you distract your ma one more time?
I could not. She's not stupid. You'll have to figure it out for yourself. Try it when she goes to the back of the courtyard for hers.
All right.
I apologize. What do you mean? All blokes get a little tipsy now and then after all.
But that man of yours, I mean, what they say about him is true.
Stop dilly-dallying, Betty. Either tell me what you know or keep your mouth shut. Beating around the bush like this is good for no one.
He didn't say anything. Well, I don't want to be the one to tell you. Your man has racked up quite a debt from the
I'll tear him to pieces. How much does he owe you?
A few dozen Russian.
I'll pay for it all, I promise. But you promise me you won't pour him another drop.
And how am I supposed to do that? If I don't serve him, someone else will. He's been coming here for so long, everybody knows him. I admire you for sticking with a man like that.
What do you mean? All blokes get a little tipsy now and then after all.
That man of yours, I mean, if what they say about him is true.
Stop dilly-dallying, Betty. Either tell me what you know or keep your mouth shut. Beating around the bush like this is good for no one.
He didn't say anything. Well, I don't want to be the one to tell you. Latushka.
How much does he owe you?
A few dozen Russian.
I'll pay for it all, I promise. But you promise me you won't pour him another drop.
And how am I supposed to do that? If I don't serve him, someone else will. He's been coming here for so long, everybody knows him. I admire you for sticking with a man like that.
What do you mean? All blokes get a little tipsy now and then after all.
But that man of yours, I mean, if what they say about him is true.
Stop dilly-dallying, Betty. Either tell me what you know or keep your mouth shut. Beating around the bush like this is good for no one.
He didn't say anything. Well, I don't want to be the one to tell you. Latushka, your man has racked up quite a debt at the alehouse.
I'll tear him to pieces. How much does he owe you?
A few dozen Russian.
I'll pay for it all, I promise. But you promise me you won't pour him another drop.
And how am I supposed to do that?
He's got an upstart.
Look what I brought from the pantry.
You're not serious? You really sneaked in there? That's that then. Thanks for the help. And you know what? Wait for me here. I'll throw it to them and...
Pardon me.
That's enough. Maybe old enough to marry, but as long as I'm alive, you'll listen to me.
Have some sympathy. He's getting married today. It's no wonder he's nervous.
All right.
But I used to kiss my old woman.
Not only her.
You shut your gob. But I'll plant a big floppy smurrick on it too.
If you come anywhere near me, excuse me.
Well. Look what the
Easy, gents.
You gave me a hammering last time. Well,
You want to fight?
what's the matter? The laddie looks like he's gonna...
What?
We're only having you on, pal. I'm Yurko from Moravia.
I'm
Well, Henry. Didn't make a fuss. You might upset me.
Wouldn't want that.
Then get stuck in. Look, that pish of yours makes... It's near fit to drink.
You know why Lord Samin won't give you anything better? Because he's...
Now look here, you bampot. I'll tell you, a dry Moravian is 100 times more edge than a drunk one. So...
I see. And where would I find something?
Something, my ass. We want the good swally we brought from Moravia, but old Samin took it from us. And hit
Dunnies?
the set with our liquor inside.
And who's guarding this?
A guard, of course. He's holed up in there like a badge.
I don't think there's much I can do about the guard.
I didn't care. Just get rid of him. Make up some keech so I'm sure you'll think...
All right.
But I'm sure you'll be able to tell. It's a wee jug.
I reckon I don't have...
Yes, that too. But the following way,
I apologize.
Some folk be dead. Now the
Christ almighty! You dare hit a woman?
I recently spoke to the priest from our years. Hasn't seen you in flesh in a while.
Not now. Wait a while.
Good hell,
my friends.
You're here too.
Wait. Aren't you that robber baron from Apollonia? What are you doing here?
Thought I'd be rotting in a pillory somewhere, did you?
Why wouldn't I? After what you did.
It's like this. Though I never cared much for it, I was born into a noble family. That's why Lord Samin spared me.
I can see that. He even invited me.
Yes. That's more out of courtesy than goodwill. Will you have a drink with me?
No thanks.
Then I'll drink to myself. To Keels!
You already taken care...
Don't you start with that too.
So you did.
After you attacked me in Apollonia. I'm so battered I can... Old man Samin will just have to be a bit...
What if I helped you?
Well. Someone...
I can handle a few foot pads.
These aren't any ordinary footpads. They're a bunch of the most... Would you dare to take...
Yeah.
So listen up. From what I've heard, there's another 4 of those scum roaming the countryside. I'd bet my boots that a few more will hitch up with you. You can start with Canker. Interesting, he already had that name when he joined. I reckon they started calling him that on account of how...
Where can I...
I don't know. I only know that he and his band were ambushing travellers.
So how do you want to find...
Easy. With a little luck, he'll ambush you in one of those places too.
You don't have a better option?
What did you expect? That I'd search Go Ahead and try and find him that way, if you like. But I think you're more likely to roll straight 6s and dice.
That's enough for me.
Well... Oh, and I almost forgot. When you're done, bring...
Why?
Why should I?
I apologize.
Says you don't flatten your horse on the way home. That's enough. Maybe old enough to marry, but as long as I'm alive, you'll listen to me.
You want a punch?
All right. If von Berghoff doesn't show up by the evening, we'll hold the ceremony without...
I'm sorry.
Everybody's drinking and having a good time, and you...
Don't even get me started. Finally, a proper wedding after all these years, and I'm sent to guard the cellar. So them Moravian drunkards don't drink it dry? And I'm so thirsty.
I really don't envy you.
Thank you. I feel so...
Now go and get yourself a beer. I'll take over for you for a while.
No way! If Tuma found out, he'd chew my arse off.
Tuma? Oh, come on. He's drinking too. We had some schnapps together a moment ago.
What? That sly bastard.
See? Why should you be stuck here like a sack of drop?
Right you are. If Tuma...
And Agnes would be here with us.
What are friends for, Surrey? To help each other.
Great. It's a deal. Go ahead and tell Franz and Bashek too.
Have you seen Radovan?
The Tahov blacksmith. He's dancing with his wife. Oh. I'd like to learn. There's no time for it now.
Thanks.
success.
I apologize.
Bullets, you clay kid cunt. You'd rather get a kiss by me than pay that blow for no sins of yours.
He's getting married today. It's no wonder he's nervous.
All right. If von Berghoff doesn't show up by the evening, we'll hold the ceremony without him. We can't have you marry in the dark.
Poor actor.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
The girl has to wait. There's nothing to be done about it.
Easy for you to say.
Don't be insulted.
That's enough. Both done.
Look what I found for...
Oh, hooray! Ah, hail Hanley.
No, thanks.
What are you? A fish that swims no but water. Drink up, laddie. It's to health.
And to the new...
To them too.
God's nails, Henry. We're in trouble. You've got to help me.
What's happened?
The sword's gone. Someone...
The wedding present for the young...
Not so loud, for God's sake. If I don't get it back, the old man will wipe the floor. You'll see. He'll make sure I never forge a...
Couldn't you have left it somewhere?
Leave behind something so precious? Never. Someone stole it.
Can you remember the last...
I don't know. I showed it to old Semine. He told me what a masterpiece it was.
I was there.
Then I ate a little something.
And you had the sword on you?
Why would I go to piss with it? I put it...
Aha. Let me guess.
I've been looking for...
Did you show the sword to anyone else?
Well... You know, I had to show off a bit. Such a...
Who were you showing off that sword to?
A few people came to me to see it.
Young lads?
Aye, it's true. And one of them was a bit cocky.
What did the lad look like?
I don't know exactly. With all the commotion around here. He was kind of young, you know, a fop. Like a lot of fellas around here.
Well, that could be any one of it.
If I knew exactly which one it was, I'd go and see him myself.
Don't you at least remember how he acted? Something that sticks in your mind?
Well, as I say, he was just cheeky-like. And he had these strange manners. Like one of the nobles. He's been strutting around to impress one that lewd Chamberlain brought here, I think.
Ah, I see. I know exactly...
You do?
No. And what was he wearing?
I know that. He was in yellow.
I'll try to find the lad.
If you find my sword on him, hang it. How's life treating you, old Bram?
Could be better.
And now you'll be the one to wed him in his
I apologize.
Silence. I'm sure someone was suspicious. You think someone betrayed me? Calm down.
Good day to you. What do you want from me?
Where's your bride?
She hasn't arrived yet. She'd be here. If it were up to me, I'd start without him.
And where's Lord von Berg?
How should I know? But I...
Oh?
Because he couldn't care less about us. Father is really naive to think he does.
Are you looking for...
Yes. As a wise man once said, 2 things are needed. The husband must be deaf, and the wife blind. Yes, we'll see. meet again.
On the contrary, we want to handle this for you. You don't have to worry about a thing.
You'd better forget about that real quick.
You've been all over
I
the
just
place.
look like an idiot. Have you come to play dice?
Maybe.
Look what I've got.
A gold badge.
That's right, and it can be yours.
All I have to do is beat you at dice. So what are we waiting for?
Easy, youngster. It's not that simple. You have to earn that chance. That means first winning against Radovan the blacksmith, Emric the apothecary, and Ulrich the chamberlain.
I understand. So what are the rules?
It's no big deal. You're not betting any money. If you win, and if you lose, you drink.
How many times can I challenge them?
As many times as you want, as long as you can. Of course, you might.
Nah, to hell with that.
A person makes his own luck.
All right, I'll see you soon.
Someone's feeling lucky.
Well, now, that is one place I have not been. What would I do in a town full of monks?
What are you doing here all alone?
Excuse me.
The escort is what I'm hiding from.
That roast looks delicious.
Yes. Finally, some peace and quiet.
Woman, you read my mind.
Shall we wait until I get...
If I'm not wrong, it's been nearly a year of nice clothes.
Lord Samin season. He'll have a fit.
Maybe I could have a slice.
That won't work for me. The old man finds out, he'll kill me.
Fuck him up, lad!
Excuse me.
What's the matter? Shit yourself! Hey! Henry! Listen! Henry, if I win, you...
I don't get it. What's...
whoa!
Have you got anything else?
Alright then. I'll give you...
Seriously?
Take it!
Look,
Oh, come on, Henley.
I said I'm not betting.
None of that. You know...
I really don't want to bet.
Fuck Henry. You bet, or you get an ass kicking. Take your pick.
I'd rather have the booze.
Suit yourself, laddie. But that's no fun. Boots, on the other hand.
Never.
Ollie, which of them?
The one in the green.
Look at it. What's the matter? Shit yourself. Fucking drunken tossers.
Let him have it, laddie.
You'll be fucking sorry.
Drunk again.
One for Moravia.
You fight like girls, for fuck's sake.
Christ! I don't have the whole day for you.
I'm sorry.
Moravia is behind you.
Fucking drunken tossers. You fight like girls.
Let him have it, laddie.
Christ's sake.
Fuck. Hope they didn't take anything out of the cellar.
Is that some Moravian dance?
Shit yourself. If Lord Samin sees them, he'll have a fit. You'll be fucking sorry. Lad.
What is the thing?
Mishka could serve at my place, too.
I apologize.
Henry, have you seen that husband?
I haven't.
Didn't you promise you'd keep him?
How do you know?
He bragged that he was sure you'd keep him sober. So where is...
Well,
Oh, and it's all the same now.
of course.
Oh, God be merciful. It's a good thing you're here, lad.
Excuse me.
If you say so, then may the Lord protect you if I see you move a muscle from this spot. Go again. Get a bucket to sit on.
What do you think?
About the wedding?
What?
I'm not used to such a fair.
Quiet.
Aye, sure. Everybody's... Calf.
Are you mad?
Why did you do that?
Now you'll be the one to wait for me.
Who gave them booze this time, I'd like to know.
That won't work for me.
You'd have
Do
to
you know
hear him.
you actually
He doesn't
rescued
miss a
me?
chance to have a go at
That's
anyone.
what princes...
It might have occurred to me you were the one I was looking for.
Me? Why?
I expect he means me, Flower. No doubt Henry assumed I'd starve to death if he wasn't on my arse for a while. So, are you glad to see...
It doesn't matter. Radovan the blacksmith has lost the sword.
Well, that's a bit of a fuck up. But I'm not really surprised when he was shoving it under everyone's noses and telling them there's nothing.
So you nicked it?
How dare you?
The blacksmith saw you sniffing around it, so don't play dumb. Where did you...
Hold your horses. I may have a blot or two.
If it wasn't you, who was it?
The bailiff's son, Svatogluk.
What? Svatja? Nonsense.
What's going on here? You again?
Who is this drunk?
This is Wojtek.
Keep my name out of your mouth. And you? What are you doing here with my... girl?
I am not your girl. That is certainly not only yours.
Did you hear that? Scram. Nobody's interested in you.
So you've ganged up on me, eh? First you make a fool of me.
We didn't agree on anything. And forget about Mishka. She had no time for either of us.
I'm having a really bad day today. Women don't want me. All that's left is the booze. Booze never lets you down.
I was afraid you were going to...
You don't have to be afraid with me.
Hold up. No change in the subject. What did you...
Like I said...
And how do you know it was...
Because I saw him.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Do I have to drag every word out of you?
The blacksmith went to the latrine and left Svatja had his eye on him the whole time and just seized the...
Why would the bailiff...
Why don't you ask him yourself? But from what I hear, the Samin's really sticking his craw. Why? I don't know.
What did he do with...
I have no... Last I saw, he disappeared into the battlements by the latrine, and then he showed up in the backyard under the dovecot. He didn't have the sword anymore.
All right.
Finally, And Henry...
Yes?
Just don't fuck it up.
Never. Oldham complained about you again.
Want it to be, you wretch?
Hate to say something inappropriate.
I like to toss your whole damn pithole to the ground.
Is that a threat, old man?
I don't have it all day for you.
Hey! I know you!
Oh, Christ.
Henry!
Stop shouting, for God. Do you know your wife is looking for...
What wife?
Your wife, for...
Again? Really?
So do I.
Henry! You promised me you'd watch me. And look. Look at the state I'm in now.
Oh, well. What do we do with you now?
You have to help me get back on my feet.
Meat? What meat?
On my feet, I said. Feet. Henry, have you been thinking?
What, me?
You? What about you? Are you drunk? Or what?
Good God, how am I supposed to help you get back on your feet?
Since you ask. Well, I could use some broth. Strong beef broth.
I'll see what I can do. You just stay here and don't budge.
Don't worry. I'm... Oh, if I throw up, I must avoid the flowers, so I do scum the bodies.
How's life treating you, old Graham? You will get a house and you won't let me yours on any other day. Go and see the priest first.
You really enjoy it here? What's the name? It ain't it?
I found your home.
And?
I'm sorry, but he's completely plastered.
Oh, sweet virgin. Thanks, Henry. I'll take... God be with you, and have a pleasant evening.
And what happens when Samin goes broke? What's I?
I hope the old man doesn't see me here.
Oh, excuse me. That's what Lord Samin told me to, but he...
I'd like to play...
Sorry to disappoint you. I don't have...
Someone want it from you?
No, it's not that.
What now?
Nothing. Tell Thrush when you get to him and the others.
Auf Wiedersehen, mein Freund.
No more weddings for me. My wife would dance till dawn, but I can't keep up anymore.
Why don't you fix yourself? Stop it! I said I'm not coming
Hurry up and arrest him! He punched me!
You'll get such a blow that you'll wake up on the pillory.
What are those?
I'll crush you!
Bastard!
Ah! What's the Shit yourself!
Called him out sweetly!
Hey, stop!
Quickly, for the love of God, sort out this rabble before they turn everything into firewood!
cursed luck. Well, well. Distinguished guests.
For the love of God. Does it have to be him?
Trust me, friend.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
We need to have a word with you.
Would your graces care to sit?
I think not.
What brings you to my humble rectory, gentlemen?
Are you all packed, Godwin? I heard you got kicked out of your humble rectory.
So who do I owe that to? You wouldn't have had anything to do with this, would you?
You've no one to thank for that but yourself, Godwin. If you hadn't been living like an animal, you wouldn't be regretting it now.
You're wrong, though. I don't regret anything.
And I trust you won't regret hearing us out now. We have...
I'm all...
Do you know about Lord Capon's mission?
Aye. I heard a word or two about that.
Yes. To Sir Otto von Bergoff's castle.
Royal Chamberlain von Berger. The League of Lords fella.
You know more than I'd expect from you.
It doesn't surprise me. I also know that Trotsky is about 3 days...
2 days. Weather permitting.
The young lord should have been back long since then, shouldn't he?
He should. But he's not.
And now you want me to find out why he's not...
That's right. You'll go to Trotsky.
Why don't you send Henry after him? As far as I know.
That's exactly why he went with...
So it's more... All right.
Well...
Oh, don't get ahead of yourself. I won't rest until my nephew...
When should I go?
Right away.
Fuck! Did they have to lock us up in here, of all places? I have a feeling these walls are moving. The cell is getting smaller and smaller. Can you hear me? Let me out! Hey!
Oh, give it a...
I feel like we're going to be crushed here.
Don't worry, we won't. Any crushing...
Oh, what a relief. Listen here, I wanted to say... Henry?
Oh, it sounds like the great Sir Hans Capon is getting ready to apologise. But why?
Well... because I'm just sorry. Nevertheless, Henry, I wanted to say that, well, you were right. I behaved...
Do you realise the shit you got me into? I was stuck in a foreign region, without money, without my things, and the worst of it all...
I know! I already said I behaved like a fool, all right? So, what were you getting up to the whole time, anyway?
I was working in the blacksmith's forge.
Oh. Well, lucky for you, you haven't...
Sort of. Most of the time, I was actually chasing after lost carts.
Well, at least you weren't bored, eh?
What about you?
I also stuck to what I'm better.
What, boozing and whoring?
Fuck.
You were poaching?
Only commoners poach. I was hunting in the territory of another noble.
But that's a capital crime.
Ah, bollocks. Nothing to worry about.
Heaven help us.
Shh, quiet. There's something going...
Have you seen Captain Thomas? Yarrick.
He's right. Them fuckers cut him up good.
Last I heard from Father Nicodemus, though, was that...
Aye. Only he's been struck down by a fever.
Good God.
Captain Thomas! Yes! He met us before we reached the pond, didn't he? We showed him our letter.
But he's in a fever.
Oh, we'll deal with that somehow.
Leave it be.
Hey! Open up, you rabble! We're messengers from Ratai. Your captain can confirm it. Do you hear?
Again?
Those damned fools won't give us any peace.
Come on, fellas! Be reasonable!
It's about time. Just you wait till Lord von Berghoff hears how you treat a noble.
You, come with me to the courtyard. Chamberlain says we ain't gonna waste bread on you for nothing. We've got a job for you.
What about me? I want to talk to the captain right now.
You want to talk to God, fella. You're getting the gallows for poaching.
What? But you can't hang a nobleman.
Jesus, wait! Hear that? That bell's tolling for you, mate. 12 more times, and the priest will come for you. Hans!
But you can't!
Hans, don't worry, I'll fix it! Move it!
I'm a nobleman! You hear me? I'm a noble! I'm Sir Hans Capon of Bergstein.
So, if you want to get out of here, you'll have to make amends and work off your debt. For a start, you can carry all the charcoal.
Wait, though. What's going...
With that madman? He was poached.
But he really is a noble.
Ain't you a bit old for fairy tales, son? Once the bell tolls for the 12th, if you want to do something for him, pray. And best pretend you don't...
Your Captain Thomas can testify that we're envoys from Ratai. It's the truth, I swear.
Don't you say a word about our captain. We don't know if the poor fella... They moved him during the night to the chapel at the very top of the Maiden.
What about my things? You took it...
That's what happens to people in jail. When we set you free, you'll get your stuff back. In the worst case, we might keep...
Got it. And can I go there? I really have to...
Don't fucking annoy me, fella. You got off lightly so...
What? You won't even let...
We will not. You're not allowed inside at all.
What happens when I'm...
What do you reckon? You'll get... And when there's no more work for you...
That's all?
Aye. Lord von Berghoff is strict, but he ain't a tyrant.
Why did they move your captain to the chapel?
So he'd be closer to God. Either the good Lord will help him, or take him to... And our Sawbones is away with Lord...
Do you always ring the bells?
Aye, it's a local custom. They say back in the past, the local lord slept through a scheduled execution, and they had to release the condemned man. Don't worry, that won't happen today.
I'll get to work then.
Good lad. The store's up by the gate. Or Sinner the blacksmith is idling, or go down to the outer bailey, where they're building the scaffold near the gate. They'll be working up there for sure. And no wandering around where you're not allowed. Don't stick your nose inside.
Yeah.